All right, guys. I want to end out the live on this one. I want to end out the live on this one. I saw this on TikTok, and I wanted to watch this. With you guys. I think this is gonna be fun. I hope you guys like this one. I sometimes I like the whole these I don't know. I guess these civil court cases because sometimes they're pretty cool, pretty interesting. I hope you guys like it. If you guys do, I don't. I definitely want to do more.
Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello, thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Marshall versus Pham. The Marshalls are suing Mr. Pham for $5,000 for the cost of a gender reveal party. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And Mr. Pham, you say you're not the father, so you don't owe them anything.
That's correct.
Okay, well, this sounds interesting. Let's begin with the plaintiffs. So you say he owes you the cost of the gender reveal party you were having for a baby you're expecting.
Yes, that's
Tell
correct,
the court
Your
what
Honor.
happened.
Yeah, so we had an agreement with Robert that he would be the father to both of our babies. You know, this is my wife. We are married. We have always wanted a family. It's very important to us that the children are related. So unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, you know, everything's so expensive. And artificial insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
So wait.
Exactly. Like, parasocial. I want to change it up, right? This is a thing where, I want to try a lot of different things with you guys. I like to. This is the thing. We're just having fun. We're brothers. We're friends. Shooting shit together, watching shit, having fun, having opinions, making each other laugh, or just hanging out with each other. So I like to watch a lot of different things.
He said he made this up. Mr. Pham, you also wanted to have children?
I did. Yes.
You all know each other and been friends?
Yes.
Yes.
About 12 years since college.
Okay, so you've known each other since college.
Yes.
You also wanted to be a dad, Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Did you make up the idea that, hey, I'll father your children, that way they'll be siblings, half siblings, siblings nonetheless?
Well, initially I was pretty hesitant about helping them get pregnant, but because I've known them for so long, we were really good friends.
So wait, they say you asked them. Did they ask you or you asked them?
They initially came to me, but we agreed upon it together.
Okay, that's your side, I understand. So you were reluctant at first, but then you agreed.
That's correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We were really good friends. We spent a lot of time together. They make a beautiful couple, and they're beautiful people. And, they're unable to have this kid on their own. And so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
So he consented, and you all started the process.
Yes.
Yes.
We slept together.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Yes.
Saved on costs.
Yo, why? I love that. Thank you, brother. You're amazing. I love that. This is why, like I said, after work, I'm tired, right? Coming off the work, I'm tired. But I still want to do these lives because shit like this, these are the highlights of my day. Hanging out with you guys, the highlight of my day. So I love this. So thank you guys. You don't believe how humbly thankful I am to have you guys because you guys are amazing. I can't say it enough. Thank you.
Yep. Saved on cost.
Okay,
Yes,
got it. Just use the parts that we got.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So both of you, or who got pregnant?
We both are.
Yeah, we're both pregnant. Yeah.
Oh, right now.
Yes,
Correct,
right now.
yes.
Right now, Your Honor. We are both expecting.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're both pregnant right now
Yeah.
by Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Correct.
And so were the genders revealed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what are we having?
I'm having a girl.
Yes. And I'm having a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got girl and boy. Oh, you all
This is so messed up. This is so messy.
did really well.
I
Got
know,
girl and
right?
boy.
That's what I'm saying. We
Got it
got
done. All right. So we got girl and boy. And Why is there an issue? I thought we're all happy. This means the plan worked. Why are you suing him for the cost of the party? He agreed to pay for it?
He agreed to pay for it and
Is now
Actually, do you-
is now refusing. Yes,
Yeah.
so at the party, it was at a restaurant that we rented out for $5,000. We invited our family, our friends, exes in relationships, because we invited the exes that we're still on good terms with. You know, we're all civil. We're all
I mean, I don't know. I mean, unless he just did it in a cup and they put it up themselves. I don't know. I mean, I guess they're not going to go that graphic.
friends.
yeah.
That's big.
This is an adult
And-
relationship.
yes,
We're very
yeah,
secure
we're
in
all-
our commitment.
Yeah, and one of those exes happens to be my ex-husband from a handful of years ago.
Okay.
Yes. and
More
we're-
the merrier.
And we are on civil, positive terms.
Yeah.
And at some point during the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin, my ex-husband, outside of the restaurant, and Robert came up and saw us speaking and seemed to think that something was two ways going along romantically, consensually, and he thinks that he is now not the father of the child that I'm carrying.
Oh.
Coming up.
It looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on, doing God knows what.
We were, of course,
And want to bring your
So you're at the gender reveal party,
That's correct.
the one you agreed to pay for.
Yes, under the terms that they were my kids.
Okay, well, that's understandable. What is it about her interaction with her ex that made you just fly off the handle and decide, I'm not paying?
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh,
As a matter of fact,
what did you see?
well, there was a couple things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say intimately, I mean it looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
What?
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed,
This is a thing where like all this. You know, one of the biggest problems I think in our society right now is this shit right here. The alphabet. Personally, I call these the alphabet people. They're all over the place. They are so mentally ill. Like, oh, I'm a lesbian, but you know what? I still want to dabble with men. Really? It's like you. This is a thing where they're so mentally ill. They don't even know what they are. They don't.
I saw both of them go to the side of the restaurant, exchange kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else. And so that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
I was sober, Your
Yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I was
was
sober.
drunk.
We were, of course,
Yeah,
not
of
drinking.
course we were sober.
But Robert had been drinking, and as had Kevin.
It was open bar.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, I went up to them and confronted them about the situation. And that's when she was actually defending her ex-husband, talking about how he was so much better in bed and all of this crazy nonsense. It was just bizarre.
If he said that, then most likely he had sex with both of them. He had sex with both of them, and that's how they're pregnant. Or at least, she's definitely pregnant by that guy. She had sex with him, but it's so. Okay. Personal story. I had a woman that it was a weird thing. I just knew her glancery, not really close or anything, but asked for me to donate. Donate. And I was at a point in my life where I was like, before the whole, I guess manosphere and shit like that. I thought about it. I seriously thought about it. It was like, I was like, she said, okay, I just want to have a kid, no strings attached. You don't have to worry about it. All this stuff. I just, I can't find no one, and I just want to have a kid, and I'm asking you to do it. Then I kept on thinking, like, you know what? This was the time where I'm hearing stories, right, of women doing that to men that they find or whatever, and then child support central, like making these men pay for everything and all this shit. It's like, you know what? And you know what? I would have had sex and all that shit just to have it, but it's like, That is not a good thing. That would have been dangerous. I did not want to be on a hook for anyone's for child support and all that shit. So I was like, I think I will pass. I think I'm not looking for. I'm not looking to do that, you know. So I was like, but seriously, women are doing that. It's ridiculous.
But see, she was pregnant, so she said she didn't have a drink. Because, you know, sometimes they say a drunk person's words are a sober person's thoughts. But they weren't drinking. So she started telling you how the ex-husband was better in bed than you.
That's correct.
Were you saying that, Ms. Marshall?
I was not. And
Oh, he's making all of this up.
the interaction between Kevin and I on the side of the restaurant, from untrained eyes, looked suggestive. Kevin was drunk. He was happy for us that we are having a family, and he was getting a little affectionate, maybe overly affectionate, and I didn't want to cause a scene. I knew that he was happy for me, so I went along with it.
So he was like hugging you
Yeah.
and I'm so happy for you,
Yes.
but being a little bit too handsy.
Yes, and I knew he means well. It was not any kind of anything like that.
You
And
weren't offended by it. You just felt like it was somebody that had had a few too many to drink and that was very familiar with you.
Yes,
So
Your
they
Honor.
were kind of overstepping the
Yes.
personal boundaries.
Yes, and I didn't want to make a scene at this party, so it was all fair game.
So when Mr. Pham confronted you like, well, wait, if you like this with your ex, I don't know if this baby is mine or not. What did you say?
Again, I was not making a scene, trying to mitigate the situation. Like, it's all good. There's nothing problem happening here. I don't know what he's talking about you are so much better in
Mr.
bed than I
Pham,
am.
let me ask you something. Were you drinking?
Yo, Ivan, what's up, my bro? Yeah, this is a thing where I think it's never a good thing for men that just easily father children is stupid in my opinion. It really is. It's like you're not thinking about yourself. Now, these two women, they may be together, but think about this. You don't understand the dynamic where now you can all. It's like you're putting yourself in such a weird, crazy situation where child support could be the rest of your life, where you're responsible for these children that, you know what, yes, he had a hand in creating, but he's not going to have the he's not going to have the authority to raise. I don't know. I think it's stupid.
Like, do you think your judgment was impaired a little bit? Maybe you were just being a little paranoid.
I don't
or
drink, Your
extra.
Honor. I
You
was
don't drink at
sober.
all. You sober. You saw what you saw.
I saw what I saw.
What did
And
you
as-
see?
I saw hands going in places where they shouldn't have been going,
Okay, Robert. Okay.
lips making connections with necks. And it was just a situation that shouldn't have happened. It just was.
So once you confronted her and she said, listen, it's nothing. Like, he's had some drinks. I'm fine. There's nothing. I'm not. That did not ease your doubt?
Not at all, Your Honor. I know Ashley. I've known her for.
I honestly believe that, like, why is a man attracted to a woman that looks like a little boy? I question that. It's like, why is a man attracted to a woman that looks like a little boy? Like, it's so disturbing.
For 10 years, and there was a look in her eyes that let me know that there was something much more going on with her and her ex-husband. And you know what? His ex-husband even looked at me. Her ex-husband even looked at me and told me that they wanted him initially to be the father.
Oh.
And that was another red flag.
So he said, So he was like, listen, they wanted me to be the father at first, but I didn't want to do it, so now you're doing it.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And now you have doubt.
And now I have
About
that.
just Ashley's baby or Katrina's as well?
At the very least, Ashley's baby. And I don't know if Katrina seems to be completely content and enabling this whole situation. So
Robert,
if she's cool with that,
you know that that's
it makes
a
me
reach.
question whether
That
or
is
not
such a
she's
reach.
also having sex with
You know
other
what? We
men.
are in a committed adult relationship.
Oh, I just had a light bulb. So are you feeling like they may have been having sex with her ex and you because their intent was to make sure they conceived? So maybe he was a part of this too, and whoever gets us pregnant first, we're pregnant.
That's correct, Your Honor. And if I'm going to
You
be
think
paying,
that was the plan?
from what they told me, that wasn't supposed to be the plan. From what they told me, I was supposed to be the father.
Correct.
And if I'm
And you
supposed to
are.
be the one
Because
paying,
then
I'm
they
the
wouldn't be
father.
siblings because one of you could have gotten, yeah.
God, it's so
But
messy.
your point was maybe they had tried this previously with him, and now they're trying it with me, and now you have doubt.
that's correct.
Coming up,
So before we get to the ruling on
reveal party call.
reveal the gender of babies you thought were yours. So I'm going to agree to pay for this $5,000, have a big party, let's have a big celebration because you think you're the dad. Then you see this intimate moment and you start thinking and you're like, hold on, before I drop $5,000, I want to make sure these kids are mine.
That's right.
And it seems
like,
reasonable under the circumstances, even though we don't know if you're overreacting or not. But I'll tell you one thing about a paternity doubt. It never minimizes. It only maximizes. I've been doing this a long time. I've rarely seen paternity doubt minimized to where someone just says, okay. It usually just keeps festering and festering until you know for sure. So before we get to the ruling on the gender reveal party and the costs associated with it, I think it's important that we get the paternity results. My staff did have you submit to DNA testing, and I have the results. As it relates to the child, the unborn child of Katrina Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are the father. You are the father.
one of two.
Oh,
Oh, you don't need to make comments like that.
Coming up,
You know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there.
friend Robert Pham.
got it. Well, we have that result as well.
You know what, Robert? You know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there. We
We're gonna find out.
we slept
We're
together.
gonna find out.
Okay.
So messy. God. That's the thing, right? Like I said, like with my story, it's like it was tempting because let's not be fooled, right? When it comes to having sex, men's judgment will be clouded most of the time. I'm not stupid, but let's not be stupid. That it's getting sex, it clouds men's judgment. But it's like I had to take a step back. And this is the thing where a lot of men need to honestly take a step back. Think about the situation. Sex is great. No doubt about that. But here's the thing where honestly, you are hurting your life. You're hurting your life. You really are.
As it relates to the unborn child of Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not the father.
I knew it. And you try to have me pay for it.
He's not the father.
Oh,
Ms. Marshall,
I don't even know what to say. So you've been lying to me this
I
entire
have not been
time,
lying to-
Ashley?
I have not been lying to
Oh,
you.
well, obviously you have. You said it was just a kiss.
oh, it was a kiss. That was more than that.
We'll talk about this later.
So,
I can't believe you would humiliate me like this in a courtroom.
We'll talk about this
I
later.
absolutely cannot believe this.
Ms. Marshall, are you ready to admit something that perhaps you weren't ready to admit before these paternity results? Because I will always say this. Plaintiffs may lie and defendants may lie, but the DNA, it never lies.
Yes. I did
Yes.
have relations with my ex-husband before the contract was drawn up.
Before the
Before.
contract was drawn up with Mr. Pham.
Correct.
Oh, before.
Your Honor.
What about the agreement between us? Huh?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it here.
No.
Judge Lake's verdict when We
Oh,
the People
shit.
returns.
Oh my God.
You're watching We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
The children now will both have different fathers. That wasn't your original plan.
No, it was not our original plan, Your Honor.
And yet, you still have two beautiful children
Yes.
coming into this world. You're very blessed. The question now becomes,
The two children that don't have no connection. Have no connection whatsoever. It's like they might as well not be married. This is the stupidness of like these relationships are ridiculous. It's oh God, I swear to God, this is the thing where I don't give a shit what adults do. I don't give a shit what adults do. I do care when they complain about shit, but I don't give a shit what adults do. I just hate it when they bring kids into their own mess. This messy situation? This is not a family. Now you're just two single mothers. Two single mothers. That's it. You just literally created two single mothers by your stupid, like your idiotic decision making. This right here is a dysfunctional. I can't even call it a family because the kids aren't even related. And your marriage is like, fuck it. Your wife or I guess husband, I don't know. Neither of them are really exuding wife. It's like both are husbands. It's seriously. So your husband, whatever, cheated on you. So really it's like absolute dysfunction. And this is the thing where, like I said, don't bring kids into your insanity. You want to do what you want to do? You want to be non-binary, you want to be lesbian, you want to be trans, you want to be a goat, you want to be a cat, whatever, fuck, whatever you want. Stop bringing kids into your fucking insanity. Because shit like that, you are only damaging the next generation. You are producing worse adults. Absolute stupid. Absolute insanity.
the $5,000 for the gender reveal party. Do you expect Mr. Pham to put on a gender reveal party for a baby that's not his?
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't think that's fair.
All right. Well, the judgment is simple then. Mr. Pham, you've got one baby. You agreed to pay for the gender reveal party for the children who would be yours. And so therefore, judgment for the plaintiff for $2,500. I wish you all the very best of luck. You guys got a lot of mess to sort out, because the thing about it, when you bring children into the world, now you have a responsibility to figure out how to co-parent with all of these folks that are involved. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the co-plaintiffs. The defendant owes $2,500.
I'm sorry. I should have believed you. I'm stunned. I'm humiliated. I can't believe you brought us to court and
I
did
still
this.
want to be in my baby's life, and I'm just glad that this is over and it's all figured out.
That's incredibly messy. Really messy. And that's the shit I hate. That is really the shit I hate. Like I said, I just don't bring kids into your mess. Really don't. You kiss that God. Exactly. It's just these women are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The toxicity in there. And this is the thing where you wonder why. I mean, it's like it's why mothers can sometimes be bad for their children. Because you bring your kids into toxic, really shitty, terrible situations. It's ridiculous. All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. I think I had fun. I love hanging out with you guys, right? Oh, thank you, brother. Y, Ivan, Parasocial, Apocalypse. I think Marcus was here. Skull was here too. Anyone else? Anyone else? Luxury. There was Metallic Kisses. Love you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. You guys are amazing. Thank you for checking out my videos. Thank you for all the love and support. Tomorrow, right, Sunday night, I will do a stream too because I love hanging out with you guys. You guys were there the last time. I want to. Hopefully, you guys join me tomorrow night as well. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are free, let's do it. Let's do it. I think that'll be fun. So, see you guys. Love you guys. Later.